What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Outside Line Media. And Christian Horner is no more, and we have Spa this weekend.
Yeah, silly season, kind of silly seasoned. Christian Horner was sacked by Red Bull. Something I thought would happen eventually just didn't. Thought since they hadn't done it yet that they just wouldn't do it,
I don't know
but
why you do it now and not, last year.
not or like this year when all the bullshit was firing up even
Was
more.
that
Like
this year? I thought that was last year.
it's been an ongoing thing for a while. I think it was like murmurings last year, then like I don't know. It
Mm-hmm.
regardless. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this move. I don't like Christian Horner as a person, but you can't deny his legacy and his reputation for winning races. And
Yeah.
but
I mean, they've really only had a few uncompetitive years since like 2011, maybe even
yeah,
10. I mean, you can probably go back 15 years and they've only had a couple of uncompetitive seasons.
yeah, and especially with all the rumors looming of them potentially losing Verstappen, um, not great. Without Verstappen, they're like it's bad for Red Bull. That's all I have to say.
They're gonna have to take a at least a solid like 2 years rebuilding the team.
Unless they nailed the new regs in 27, but I or
26, yeah.
26. Which I don't foresee them doing, to be honest. But
I don't know. They nailed the ground effect, but that was also Adrian Newey. Ground effect
yeah,
will be banned once again starting next year. Venturi tunnels are illegal again.
yeah, the pendulum swings
What are we
once
like? Come
again.
on, F1.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very. I think I've said before my thoughts on the new regs, and we'll do a bigger video on it at some point. But I just
I mean, hopefully, smooth floor will lead to more aero up top, which lead because, like, I mean, if we're gonna make the cars put out a shit ton of dirty air like they are currently, let's at least make them fast. These things are so slow compared to like the 2017, 2018, 2019 cars.
yeah. I mean, I'm scared for the new regs. Active
Well, look, if the
Aero.
new
I think I've
regs
said
act
before. Active Aero
similar,
scares me.
if they act similar to like a 2018 car, Danny Rick in the Cadillac.
Brother, he's gone. Let him go.
I know, but like he was so good in that
He's
era of
doing
car.
gambling. He's doing gambling ads and selling tailgating businesses, brother. He doesn't if he wanted to realistically have a chance to come back, he'd be a reserve driver somewhere doing something racing adjacent. He's doing nothing.
Bro, he should go to Cadillac just as like a sim and marketing driver.
I don't marketing maybe. I just don't think he wants it that more. I don't think he wants it anymore.
Yeah,
I think
well, I
he's
could see
done.
him
I think
doing
he's
like
checked out.
Cadillac, where he can just like screw around in the U.S. for a few years, doing marketing stuff for them, like doing show runs and stuff like that,
Yeah, I don't know.
but
I
not
just
have to do F1 because he's not coming back to F1. He's already said that.
I don't think he should. I think any more he comes back, he just further
Actually, no,
damages
I
his
know the
legacy.
plan. Max Verstappen retires this year. Max hires Danny to drive in the 24-hour races with Verstappen.com Racing.
I don't even I know you're Danny Rick. I don't think he would do good in
I
sports
don't
car
know how
racing.
good he would do in
I
endurance
don't think
racing in
it would do
GT
good.
cars.
Like I said, a lot of the guys that do good
But
at
like
GT racing are
any
just
any F1 driver is going to do decent in sports cars. Like we've seen that.
I don't know. Danny Ricks has been out of it for so long at this point. Like,
That's true. He's doing some.
has he been in a race car in period? I haven't seen anything.
I don't think
I haven't seen him
so.
in a car. So
He's
like,
been on bikes. He's been doing
okay, but you know what I
motocross,
mean. I
like
don't
just
know.
that
But
kind of stuff. I'm just
I don't
saying
know.
because him and Max are, super tight.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe, but probably not.
Wow.
Danny Rick won't
I
get
just
near
hope they're
Formula
better
One.
cars because these cars suck right now.
Just scared of Active Arrow, man. I don't like Active Arrow. We saw what happens when you leave DRS open in a corner. You shouldn't have DRS open. Now imagine that to like on crack because that's what the cars do. Like, there's gonna be wrecks
Imagine an
because
active
Cadillac
aero.
doesn't have the money to make these good active aero systems. They're gonna have a break, they're gonna have a failure, and someone's gonna have a very hard crash.
Imagine
And calling it mom is crazy, by the way. Like, why is it called mom? Like, we're gonna have to say no longer is the question that people say to harass women in motorsports, what is DRS? Now it's gonna be what is mom? That's what are we doing? Max Verstappen opens his mom up. What are we doing? Like, it doesn't sound good. Crofty cannot be trusted with an acronym like this. We can't trust him with it. We just can't.
I want
Don't
no
just
no David Coulthard with the mom acronym.
we just can't trust him.
We
I don't
can't.
know.
I think we can trust the Sky Sports people. We cannot trust the F1 TV presenters with it.
No,
and they have too much leniency.
Yeah. Have we talked about the fact that Apple TV might get the rights to?
I think F1's Liberty Media's already shut it down. I think, saying that F1 TV. I think F1 TV extended their deal in the US.
But it's ESPN that this is over for the TV rights. It's not.
Yeah, but
F1
they said
TV.
It's not going to kill the streaming, and I don't think they would go to Apple TV because then it's a streaming competitor.
Yeah, but if ESPN ain't gonna pay, and Apple does, I mean, at the end of the day, ESPN streams the race too. It's a streaming service. You pay for ESPN Plus, you have access to the races.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope it stays on ESPN. I like being able to watch it on cable, personally.
I just can we get the F1 TV presenters for the international feed?
That would be sick.
I hate the fact that ESPN doesn't have their own commentary booth, and instead of being able to use F1 TVs, we have to listen to Sky.
Yeah.
Which I just have beef over. I just like the F1 TV guys better.
Yeah, for
sure.
They
actually have wheel knowledge.
Yeah. I mean, they all do, but just sometimes it's
the British bias of Sky Sports.
It's ridiculous. But we're back. I'm woefully excited for the Reddicks next year. I will say, and cap it off with that. I have faith, but I also just active aero just terrifies me as a concept.
Mm-hmm. It's not passive active aero; it's actual activated active aero. It's not like rally cars.
Yeah, and rally people are just crazy.
Active aero, those are cool.
Yeah, but we're back this week. We are at my personal favorite track, Spa. Not been great racing at Spa the past couple of years, mainly due to weather.
It's the last. We aren't having Spa next year, right?
No, we're not.
It goes flippy floppy starting next year.
Yeah, it's on rotation, which is just so dumb. We'll go to.
Do we know what track it's on rotation with?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if they've announced that yet, but Spa. I'm looking at a poster of it right there. I have. You can actually kind of see the corner of it.
Yeah, you can see turn 1, Radion and Eau Rouge.
Yeah. I love Spa as a track. The F1 product obviously has been great recently, but the race might be dry this year, which would be sick. Last I checked, it was like you said, 20% chance of rain. So that's not bad.
I'm checking right now.
Yeah, let's get an updated forecast. I know that there's supposed to be rain on practice and quality day potentially. Is that a good face or?
Oh, it says 50% chance, but the highest I'm seeing over the day is 10%.
Okay, 10%.
10% starting at 9 a.m. Then it's 10%, 10%, 10% until 3 p.m. I don't know what the local race start time is. Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to be watching it around like 7 or 8 in the morning.
Yeah, so 10%,
that means it's probably like
around.
A 1 o'clock start time.
10% all around, not bad.
It's raining on both Saturday and Sunday too.
Could have a Silverstone 2.0
Saturday and Monday, sorry.
Yeah. You mean Friday, Saturday?
No, Saturday and Monday. Meaning they're predicting it for that window, so it might still hit that Sunday.
Oh, you said Saturday and Monday. I was like, what are we doing on Monday? I said, what is there a second race? It's a sprint weekend, right? So it is, I think. Is it? Am I Delulu?
Let me double check. Shit, it's a sprint race.
So we're gonna rip some sprint race predictions off dome, but
What do we
that's
usually
fine.
predict for sprint
Just
races?
winner.
Just winner? Okay.
Just winner.
We don't do hit the apex and miss the apex for sprint race?
I'm not coming up with that on the fly. We're doing winner.
Alright, we're doing a winner for the sprint race. Got it.
So I guess on that note, let's roll into our predictions for Spa. Starting with sprint race winner. Patrick, who did you just come up with in your head to win the sprint race?
Let's see. So sprint race is going to be on Saturday. Saturday is being predicted to be wet. We're going to have a wet quali. Friday might be wet as well, which could be a wet sprint quali. You know what? I'm going George Russell for the sprint race winner.
It would be a George. Was it last year? Didn't George Russell get the win at Spa off a DQ?
Yeah. No, he got the win and then got DQ'd.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. For weight, right?
I think it was minimum weight.
Minimum weight. Okay.
No, it was minimum fuel. That's what it was. Fuel,
yes, it was. I like your thought with the rain and stuff. I'm going Max Verstappen to win the sprint race. If it's a wet race, Max will win. I don't have that for the race. I think Patrick's gonna have Max Verstappen. I'm saying this right now. I think Patrick's gonna have Max winning the race. Speaking of that, let's go with it. Who's your top three? Give me your whole top three, Pat.
Top three. P3, I've got George Russell.
Okay.
P2, I've got Lando Norris.
Okay.
In P1, I've got Max Verstappen.
Yeah, I know you.
I'm predicting a wet race for Sunday. I mean, Max in wet conditions, there's really very few drivers that are better.
Yeah. I'm predicting a dry race. I think it's going to be maybe some sprinkles. I think the usual suspects are going to be on podium. I got Lando winning. Oscar in third. And you know who I got in second? Lewis Hamilton. Why not? Have a P2, Lewis. Have a P2.
Who's your hit the apex?
Nico Hulkenberg. Have another day, son. Have another day.
I want him to have another podium, man.
That would be sick. If Nico Hulkenberg has another podium, I'll not shut up about it ever. Personally. What about you?
I've got Liam Lawson hitting the apex.
That's a bad bet. I like that for the point standing, though.
You're ahead of me.
I am, actually?
Yeah, it's 37.5 to 35 because I had a whole 0 points last time we were out.
Happens.
How was I supposed to predict a Nico Hulkenberg podium? Okay.
No one saw that coming. You got missing the apex, Pat.
All right, so there's some lore behind this one.
Oh, we got
Brian, what happened to Scott McLaughlin this weekend?
Why? Why are you doing this?
What happened to Seabell this weekend?
Why are you doing this to me?
I have Charles Leclerc missing the apex.
You know it's crazy? Hand over my heart. I have the exact same thing. I said, there's no... I mean, so here's the thing, right?
Ryan's drivers are having historically bad seasons. Penske hasn't won. Seabell hasn't had historical.
Not so much. He's a bad run, but he won 3 races in a row. I thought all was good. Let me just summarize. Prix, honestly, the whole IndyCar season has been a fucking mess for me. But, that's whatever. It really started at the Indy 500 was the real bad stuff. But last year, I went to Austin, Texas. I got to watch Charles Leclerc win a race in person. I got to watch him win at Monaco. I got to watch him win at Monza on the TV, obviously. Okay? Seabell was in the playoffs with some bullshit that happened. He didn't make it, but I wasn't huge on NASCAR like that last year. I didn't care. Beginning of the year, we're rolling good. Now, Scott McLaughlin's not doing great. Charles Leclerc never was doing good. McLaren was running away, but Seabell won 3 races. And then since then, life's been hell. Everything's going to shit. Honestly, there's probably 3 freaking NASCAR. He probably won the 3 NASCAR races before IndyCar even started their season.
It's the IndyCar season that's the issue.
Yeah, it's been hell. But for the same reason, I also put Charles Leclerc because either I'm wrong and I don't get a point, but I'm happy because my favorite driver as well, or he does bad, I'm sad, but at least I have a point.
Yeah.
I'm hedging my emotions. I do this with sports betting sometimes on football. You bet against the team you like, so if they lose, at least you get some money.
Who do you
Hedge
have
your emotions.
as your best of the rest for this weekend?
Straight back into the delusion. We got Haas.
Oh, just the Haas delusion. You had Nico Hulkenberg hit the apex, and I'm like, that was last year, Ryan. You sure you're good?
Yeah, I just bet. I just think they're gonna do good. Their team, Haas as a whole, best of the rest.
All right, I have RB.
Okay. I mean, Liam Lawson hit the apex. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean
Double or
Isaac
nothing.
Hadjar's gonna make it
Doing
past
good.
the formation lap.
We'll see. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah, should be a fun race at Spa. If it's wet, if it's dry, better do well in qualifying.
We will miss you, Spa. We will miss you. The racing product hasn't been great. As a track, you are beautiful.
We still have the 24 hours of Spa though, which
The
is
24 hours.
which I think. I mean, it's cheaper to go to the 24 hours of Spa for probably the next 3 years than to go to a single F1 race.
Unless you live close to an F1 race.
No, I'm just
Travel.
saying ticket prices. 24 hours of Spa is like absurdly cheap.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
it's a travel.
€75 for the
Yeah, but you're
weekend.
spending $1,000 to get there.
Yeah,
It's gonna be less. It's gonna be more than an F1 race with travel included.
yeah.
I did a whole weekend.
I'll
of
drive to
SMGP.
Spa.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
I'll find a ferry.
Oh God, delusion. We love it. But yeah, I'm excited for Spa. We will be up at Mid Ohio for motorcycle stuff, but I'm hoping we can turn this on the TV.
Yeah, depending on when it is.
Yeah.
We have
Would
F1
like to
TV
watch
at
this.
least, so he'll just have a new app on his TV. Worst case.
Yeah.
Or I'll have my backpack, so I'll just make sure I bring an HDMI cable. Worst case.
Yeah, and a laptop.
Yeah, I'll have my laptop. But yeah, should be a fun weekend. Some good racing this weekend. IndyCar is at Laguna Seca. NASCAR is at Indianapolis. F1's at Spa.
Europe.
Should be a fun time.
And one more weekend until the real best motorsport is back, IMSA. One more weekend and then
One more
home.
weekend.
And then it's one of the roads. I don't want to say it because I'm going to sound stupid. It's Road America.
Yeah.
Road America, Road Atlanta. Who thought having two road courses that start with the letter A, it should be illegal? But yeah, a lot of good racing this weekend. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
We'll see you whatever day this comes out, +1 or -1.
Bye.